Our second selection is a relegation scrap, and it sees 20th place Wolves playing host to 18th place West Ham. And I'm getting a bit tired of saying this now, but Wolves lost their last game in the Premier League, this time against Liverpool. 2 goals in as many minutes from Gravenberch and Wirtz saw Liverpool secure a 2-goal lead going into the break. Wolves did manage to get on the scoreboard thanks to Bueno, but this would be a consolation goal as the final scores would finish 2-1 to Liverpool. In terms of stats, whilst Liverpool had the better of the game, Wolves weren't completely outclassed according to the numbers, and perhaps a narrow defeat was the fitting result. In terms of form, it's 11 straight defeats for Wolves in the Premier League, and when we take a look at their home form, they've lost each of the last 5 matches in a row, with no win in their 9 games at Molineux. They host a West Ham side who lost to the hands of Fulham in their last Premier League game. After a match where Fulham slightly edged the numbers, their efforts did pay dividends as Raul Jiménez popped up in the 85th minute to score the goals-only game in the 1-0 win for the Cottagers. In terms of form, that result means it's 3 losses in a row for West Ham. They're also winless in their last 7 Premier League games, and it's this poor run of form that's seen them drop into the relegation zone. When we take a look at their away record, West Ham have failed to win each of their last 7 road games. When we take a look at the head-to-head record, we can see that the last match between these sides took place back in August in the EFL Cup. Wolves managed to win by 3-2 thanks to a Strand Larsen brace towards the end of a game. In truth, when we look at the numbers, was the best we've seen Wolves play so far this season. They won out on every major win predictor statistic and put together a total of 3.03 XG against West Ham. That win for Wolves made it back-to-back wins over the Irons, with West Ham winning each of the last 3 Premier League games before then, so really it's a bit of a mixed and fairly even head-to-head record. My prediction for today's game is that both sides come into this one on the back of losing streaks and really poor form records, which goes a long way to explaining why both the sides start this match in the relegation zone. Now, despite Wolves coming out ahead in the recent encounter, it's really not enough for me to move the needle here and think about backing them, but I am looking at both teams to score, and here's why. Wolves have failed to keep a clean sheet in each of their last 14 competitive fixtures, whereas West Ham, they failed to keep a clean sheet in their last 15 games. So the question is, can either of these sides score? And I'm also leaning towards yes, and I'm thinking both teams to score. Wolves have seen both teams to score in 3 of their last 4 Premier League games, and when we filter by their home form, we've got 2 contrasting stories. Both teams to score have come in 1 of the last 4 encounters, which isn't great, but 5 of 9 overall isn't terrible. Whereas West Ham, they've seen both teams to score in 3 of their last 5 Premier League games, and away from home that record gets even better, both teams contributing in 4 of their last 5 road matches. Finally, when we take a look at the head-to-head records, we can see that both teams to score has come in 3 of the last 4 meetings across all competitions, and filtering by matches played at Molineux, we can see that 2 of the last 3 encounters have seen both teams find the back of the net. All of this is leading me towards both teams to score, but I don't trust either of these sides, so whilst I will be backing both teams to score, I'll only be allowing myself to go for a half stake in bet number 2.